Yes, this is Evangelist B from the Republic of Ireland. I have arrived again. As I told you that anytime that I see anything that is damaging, anything that will cause damage to the life of people or cause damage to the struggle of Biafra, restoration of Biafra, I will expose it. A few days ago, or about weeks ago, I saw Asari Dokubo saying something that is not appropriate for someone who claimed to be a freedom fighter to be saying against the people, that he said he is fighting for their interests. I said again and again, Asari Dokubo is a purchased person, is a betrayer. Asari Dokubo is a hypocrite. Asari Dokubo is a dangerous individual in the midst of Biafra land, in IJAW land. I will explain it to you. But let me start from what happened or what I saw in the Facebook few days ago. I saw Asari Dokubo talking about BNC, which he called Biafra National Council. But to me, this is Buhari National Council. So what prompted me to make this video is that when I saw Asari Dokubo posting something and talking about, and with one Ifeanyi Echefu, that he is going to establish a Biafra National Council, I asked myself question. Number one, Asari Dokubo said he trained people. He trained people who help Nnamdi Kanu. He trained people who help IPOB. He trained people. Why didn't he establish Biafran National Guard who be parading in the bush, monitoring the activities of the Fulani herdsmen that are killing people left and right in the eastern part of Nigeria? That's number one. And I ask myself question again. How could somebody who has been a contractor for the protection of the pipeline to his master being a slave, how could he suddenly develop interest to be fighting against his master? Then I remember again about a few months ago that he was talking and showing the potholes in the IJAW areas, in IJAW cities or riverine areas, the roads that are under degradations, the roads that are completely spoiled and unmotorable. After the military arrest him, he came out. 4 weeks, he came out. He was not taken to the court to be charged. He was not handcuffed and taken away to put in the prison. He was not beaten, nobody tortured him. He didn't appear in any chief magistrate's court. After the 4 weeks, he came out. So what happened between that 4 weeks? He signed a new contract. The new contract is to destabilize the eastern Nigeria, to destabilize the Biafran struggle, to perverse the unity of IJAW, because he saw now that most of the IJAW people are not loyal to Biafran leadership, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Asari Dokubo took a new contract. I told you people that that military invasion of his area and arrest was a stage managed something. It wasn't real. Because if it was real, this guy is speaking against Nigeria and against Buhari the way Nnamdi Kanu was speaking. Why was he not put into prison? Why was he not jailed? Why was he not brought before chief judge or magistrate court to be judged? Why was he not charged as treason? Why was he not charged about hate speech? Why was he not charged about all these counts of terror charges that they are laying against Nnamdi Kanu? That's the number 3. Then, after taking the contract, the moment he came out after the 4 weeks, he no longer showed us the potholes. He no longer castigate the governors. He no longer castigate the parties or the state governing system that this is a dilapidated roads that we have in IJAW, that nothing is going, the schools that he was showing us before. Those ones have been abandoned. He no longer talk about it. Now, the first statement he made when he came out from his kangaroo or stage arrest was, one man cannot say what will happen in the Biafran. One man cannot be the leader of Biafra. We all are Biafra. He mentioned Wazirike, sympathize with Wazirike, castigate Nnamdi Kanu, speak against Nnamdi Kanu. When IJAW people and the other members of IPOB make video, curse him, castigate him, condemn his notions and idea and perception about the IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, I heard him either the 29th of April, he said, I will no longer talk about this Biafra. I will no longer do this. I will no longer this. That video is there. Suddenly, he came up again and was saying that IJAW people are warriors. I watched the video. That Igbo people have not fought any war. That Igbo people are slaves to IJAW. Now, Igbo is among the Biafra that he want to fight for. IJAW is among the Biafra that he is defending. Can anybody tell me where the statement of Asari Dokubo was going? What is the ulterior motive behind his speeches, his word, that he spoke that Igbos have never fought any war, that Igbos are slaves to IJAW people? Do you see how to prove that Asari Dokubo was purchased to put a discord and to put confusion? Now, if Igbo people will begin to challenge Asari Dokubo and say, IJAW people, okay, that you IJAW people, that you are our slave, they John Garami, Kerebutu ya. We and the IJAW people now, who are the most intelligent, most richest in the world, or in Africa, or in Nigeria. If we start saying, if the Igbo people start saying it, and the IJAW people comes out and say, bragging, yes, we are the warriors, you are the slave. Do you know what he's trying to do? To perverse the justice that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting. That IJAW land, Ogoni land, Kalabari land is polluted with waste oils, and nobody's taking care of it. Enough is enough. Now, we will leave that one. We will leave abandon marginalization. We will abandon Biafra. This is what we call social engineering. Asari Dokubo was trained to be doing all these things. This is what we call psychological engineering. I said it before, psychological or social engineering is a system, a device of manipulation of human mental state to direct you according to the stager. They shift your focus from what is important to something that is irrelevant. You begin to talk about irrelevant. Like sometimes we start talking about religion, about all these things, which when our leader started initially, I said, no, don't go that area. If you go that area, we will miss it because we need all these people. This is why I was able to capture this, because it's the field of my study, philosophy. We are the school of thought. Now, Asari Dokubo trying to instigate evil between IJAW and Igbo people. But thank God that, let me say, 80% of IJAW people have understood exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is saying and the area where direction is going. 90% of Nigerians, even from the prominent people, even from the former presidencies, have been saying that what Nnamdi Kanu saw was a prophecy and is fulfilling in our eye. Now, I ask you a question again. Do you think that this man that want to superhead Biafra National Council few weeks ago was saying that IJAW is a warrior and Igbos are slaves to IJAW, that Igbos have never succeeded in any war or win any war? Looking at it, if Igbo people will begin to brag themselves and say, well, like I said, they John Garami, Kerebe Butu Yano. You were intelligent before in the ancient time. You were strong, you are a warrior. But today, where is your military boot as a warrior? Where is your titles as a warrior? Now you see that if we start to focus on that, Asari Dokubo have now gained and succeeded in his plan of discord that he want to put between IJAW, within Biafrans. Let me not say IJAW and Igbo, between Biafrans. But Asari Dokubo is too small. Asari Dokubo does not know. I am proud, I am still saying it, that what Nnamdi Kanu is doing is divine. It's not because I'm a member of IPOB. No, God forbid. This vision, we saw it before it came. We prayed for this before it came. And we saw it manifesting in our presence. So I'm proud of it. And I see when this man came here, I saw a spirit in him that is a die-hard spirit by looking at him from the side of his right eye. So, question I want to ask. This man who castigated the Igbo people, who are part of Biafra, now coming to lead as a Biafra National Council. Tell me, please, IJAW people, Igbo people, Kalabari people, Ikwere people, Ogoni people, Ndoni people, Akwa Ibom people, Calabar people. Can you anybody tell me the reasoning, the understanding, the intellect that is in Asari Dokubo that he will be able to use to be the leader of Biafra National Council? Let me say it again. This thing called BNC is called Buhari. This is Buhari National Council. The bottom line is that Asari Dokubo is a destructive element in the eastern Nigeria. I am not the one who said it. A pastor called Pastor Monde Bozun was in Germany. He said he saw a revelation. God told him that something is wrong in your country. Leave this country, go home and preach this gospel because my people are perishing. They are entering into danger. He came down home. He mentioned about Asari Dokubo. He literally mentioned about a Redeemed Christian Church of God, which he put it in a diplomatic way or diplomacy way. He called it 3 kilometer people that own 3 kilometer church. Eventually, from the Redeemed Christian Church of God, he said that they are going to choose, he vividly said that they are going to choose a vice president, Christian vice president, in order to Islamize Nigeria. But Adeboye, was not able, he's seen the vision on how God will bless people. God bless you. God will put 1,000, put 10,000 in the chair. Look at my rod, that God will bless you. But he did not see the danger he was falling into, because he was blind in that area, because he want to be bragging tomorrow that, oh, from our church, we have vice president of Nigeria, or probably tomorrow Osibanjo will succeed Buhari because they know he was ill, he was sick, that he become the president. Say, oh, members of our church, we are now ruling Nigeria. But you would have seen the way they would have ruled Nigeria, even if Osibanjo was the president as well. That they tried to imitate what happened transpired between Jonathan and the other man that died. What is the name? So let me leave that one. Yar'Adua, I mean. So please, if you are from IJAW, be monitoring Asari Dokubo with your own little understanding and intellect. I myself, I am following Asari Dokubo in his Facebook. I am following the people who are following him. I am monitoring him. I am reading his statement. Likewise, people will be reading my statement. Because if you read my word, the word that you hear from me will tell you the type of person I am. I cannot pretend about it. Nobody can pretend from what comes out of his heart. You will hide it one way or the other, but the other way to be leaking. So now, tell me how Asari Dokubo will lead Biafra. Tell me what Asari Dokubo have said in Nigeria, the structure he has laid down to be able to lead this Biafran Buhari National Council. Tell me what is Asari Dokubo saying against Nigerian government, against Nigerian system, against Nigerian police, against Nigerian military, that will show us that as a trend, that we follow this trend and this route of this man, I will be able to understand him, that this is where he is going. He went and take oil pipeline guide as a militant, guiding oil. He got money. He's a rich man now because he built massive hotels and the university outside Nigeria. He secured future for him and his wife and children. Then he become an instrument of darkness, because in an instrument of darkness, why, again, I ask you this question. Can any normal IJAW person or Igbo person tell me why few weeks ago Asari Dokubo was saying that Igbo people are slaves? They have never win any war or conquer any people. That IJAW people are the masters, we are the slave. Do you tell me what Asari Dokubo want to derive? What did he want to achieve in this statement? It's a statement of discord. It's a statement of division. It's a wildfire. In fact, in the Bible, they call it a strange fire. A strange fire means what is not supposed to be used as a sacrifice. A man who is fighting for the freedom and the unity of the same people he called Biafra, now using his own language to divide the people, saying this one is this. Did you see? This is the mentality of the Fulanese. The Western people say they are organized, they are more intelligent, not knowing that they are most illiterate people, the most worst illiterate people on earth. See the Nigerian they want to govern. See the way they are governing. See their intelligence. We can see the intelligence of Fulanese in Nigerian system now. We can see the economy of Nigeria, and from there we prove how intelligent these Fulanese are, these Hausa people are. We can see it. From what you do, people will know how intelligent you are. So I warn people, IJAW people, Riverline area, Calabar people, I warn all of you, like Monday, Sunday, Bozun, Pastor Monday Bozun warned Nigeria that danger is coming. Nobody listened until they fall into the ditch. I warn you, do not follow Buhari National Council in disguise of Biafran National Council. Asari Dokubo have no structure, no plan, no idea of whatever. He's a militant. He's not a freedom fighter. He's a hit and run. Give me raping. They are people that are raping people. Their work is to destroy humanity, to disgrace the image of God. They are rapists. It's his brother that is in Sambisa forest. It is his brothers that are going to the farm, destroying farms. It is his brother that are killing and macheting people. So there is no virtue in Asari Dokubo for anybody to follow him. Anybody who follows Asari Dokubo in the state of condition of Nigeria right now means that that person, in fact, it's a goat that impregnated the mother of that individual. I will stop here. This is Evangelist B. But before I go, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please press that red button. As I promise you, whenever I see something that is dangerous, trending, coming to destroy the effort we are making, I am going to expose it. I am going to condemn it. I will bring it to the public domain in social media, discuss it, analyze it. The reason why I'm doing it, to talk sense and to make you to reason properly, because some of our people don't understand these tricks, how it works. Social engineering, psychological engineering, twisting your mind away from what is appropriate and leading you into falsehood, which what is inappropriate. And you now take serious to irrelevant things and leave the relevanceness. So I am going to stop here. If you like this video, click thumb up, because you are telling me that you love the video, you love my discussion and my analysis, and you want more, and I will be bringing you more. Also, there is something like hard that is harsh in color in my YouTube channel. Please, this is called notification bell. Please turn it on so that whenever I bring new update, just like as I'm going to upload this video now, you'll be the first person to hear the bell, bang, and you know that Evangelist B, I have arrived again. Thank you. God bless you from the Republic of Ireland.